Hi, I'm David Henderson with the Altus Group, your neighborhood IT department. I'd like to talk about our IT tip of the week. Awareness is key when you're surfing the web. I'm just going to talk about a few things that if you just pay a little more attention while you're using the internet, you'll better guarantee your safety while you're out there. The first thing is picking a great password. You know what? You shouldn't have the same password on every website. The bad actors will steal your username and password off of OneBreach, Equifax, or what have you, and then they'll try that same username and password and email address all over the place. If you're using the same password, you're particularly vulnerable. So what do? Here at the Altus Group, we recommend that you use LastPass and make sure you have a nice, big, long, complicated password on your LastPass that only you know and you don't write it down. Then when you go to individual websites, you can create real complicated passwords that maybe use a little bit of the information from the page you're on. You never have to remember it again because LastPass will remember it for you. The next thing in staying safe on the internet is making sure that all your software is up to date. Is your operating system patched? Is your browser patched? Are you on the most current version? These things are incredibly important because software companies are identifying vulnerabilities and fixing them all the time. So if you're using an older version of Chrome, you're at risk. Next thing, please be careful with autofill. Boy, it can sure be convenient to just click autofill. But bad actors will have you on a page where it looks like you're just filling out a couple of things, and they'll have your credit card information hidden on there and fill it out. We had a customer just last week that got hacked that way, so be careful with autofill. I recommend not using it unless you're using it from LastPass and you're paying close attention that you're on the correct website when you fill that stuff out. Next thing, look for the lock, right? Up in the corner of your web browser, there's a little lock, and it's either unlocked or locked, and it'll say HTTP or HTTPS. If you're doing any kind of financial information, you want to be on that HTTPS to ensure you're going out over an encrypted connection. And finally, check the URL. It's really easy to land on a site that looks like it's a legitimate site, and these bad actors that are wanting to steal your identity are really good at making that site look like Wells Fargo, but it might say Wells Farga or something along those lines. That happens quite a bit. So definitely double check that URL before you move on that page. I hope these tips helped. Let me know if you've got any questions or you need any more information. I'm happy to help. David Henderson with the Altus Group. See you next week.